Hey everybody. So I am going to apologize in advance. My voice is totally gone. We literally were at zero gravity for 8.5 hours today. We just got home. Billy had 4 games this weekend for AAU and a travel game on Saturday morning, and I am exhausted and I have no voice left. But I'm going to post a video and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to have a conversation with you guys about what happened during the championship game. And I am sure many of you have gone through this, but I called it out today. And I also went to Zero Gravity's director, and now it's in the hands of Mass Elite's director and the director of Zero Gravity. So watch this video and then I'll be back to talk.
So let's see. This kid we're supposed to believe is a 5th grader. The kid looks like he could bench press a Buick.
There you go, people.
And look at all of the small kids on this bench for the championship game, who I'm assuming are the real 5th graders. And here we got this, that this gym, the Shamrocks, are claiming are 5th graders. My son's team won 4 games to get to this championship game, to be put into a game with this kid who can bench press Buicks. Because there ain't no way this kid's in 5th grade. There's no way this kid's in 5th grade. No way this kid's in 5th grade. And notice they're all wearing different uniforms. The real 5th graders are wearing these shorts. The older kids are wearing these shorts. So if that's not a dead giveaway, then I don't know what is.
So that was the championship game. There were quite a few scenes at the championship game, and I called out the coach. I called out some parents. Zero Gravity's director came over to the court. Mass Elite's director came over to the court. Our coach had to call a timeout because I was yelling across the court because the ref didn't stop the game when Billy was belted in the face. And one of the 6th graders on the other team on Central Mass Shamrocks hit this like really impressive 3-point shot. And the coach on the other side started like going nuts like a lunatic. And I started going at him, telling him like, you know, hey, he's not a 5th grader. Like, and of course, you know, words were exchanged and it just got really ugly. But we were able to confirm that at least one of those players was a 6th grader. So what I find funny is that the entire weekend the 5th grade team played, they scored similar points that we scored. They were right around 40, 42, 44 points in the 3 games that they played, which was right on par with where we were. And in the championship game, they scored 70 points. 70. So one of the parents from the Central Shamrocks did in fact come over to me and one of the other moms and to Mass Elite's director and admitted that her child is not a 5th grader, that he is in fact a 6th grader, and we've gotten Zero Gravity involved. And hopefully Zero Gravity permanently bans Central Mass Shamrocks from ever playing in another tournament, because I guess there's been complaints about them before. But what I want to say is thank you to the mother that came over to me and one of the other moms and admitted and was truthful about the fact that her child was not a 5th grader and should not have been playing in the game. And to the other parents who had legitimate 5th graders on this team, as an AAU mom and being an AAU mom for 2 years, I would be furious because your child, as a legitimate 5th grader, sat on the bench most of that game while the 6th graders played. So you're obviously dealing with a program and dealing with a director who has no faith in your child's ability to play and then calls up 6th graders to play for them in a championship game. That just doesn't teach your child anything. It doesn't teach them how to work hard. It doesn't teach them how to win. But what I'm going to say is that if the Central Shamrocks do get banned from zero gravity, that we would love to have a wonderful group of fifth grade athletes come on over to Mass Elite and play with the gym, who plays by the rules and is under the direction of a director and coaches that actually trusts their players to play in a championship game and win. I do really feel bad for the legitimate fifth graders on that team who pretty much rode the bench the entire game. I don't think it's fair, and it's nothing personal towards the parents, because I know that your director and your coach lied to you and said that sixth graders could play in the division that they were playing in. So if you have a director that lies to you and cheats to win a championship and cheats to score 70 points, it's because they don't have faith in your child's ability to play. And that's really not what you want your child learning. So I really hope that the Central Mass Shamrocks team really considers coming over to Mass Elite, because it's a wonderful program. We've been with the program for 2 years, and we would never leave. So good game to the legitimate fifth graders that played today.